Hey guys, we are going to talk about the student performer. We absolutely love to have students perform with the band on concert day, but there's a couple of things you need to keep in mind about the student performer. So we just wanted to cover some questions that we get on a regular basis, and we went to work through the student performer Google form that your student performer will have to complete, and hopefully clear up any confusion or questions that you may have. So the number one question that we get all the time is, can you have more than one student performer? Unfortunately, due to time constraints, because the concert is only about 60 to 75 minutes, we're only able to accommodate one student performer per school. Now, the way that you choose that student performer is completely up to you. So, thinking about other schools and what they've done to choose a student performer, it really just depends. We've had some schools do maybe a talent show or an audition to choose the student performer. That's totally fine with us. On the other hand, we've had other schools that just identify a student that is super talented and they reach out and ask them if they want to perform. That's fine too. So just to recap, only one student performer, and that performer, we have to know who it is, and they have to complete the Google form at least 4 weeks before your concert. We've got to know who that student performer is so that we can work that into the set and make sure that everyone's ready and ready to rock on concert day. So I want to share with you what the Google form looks like so you can know exactly what to expect as you start to fill out the student performer Google form. So you'll notice right at the top, it says you must complete this form no later than 4 weeks prior to the concert. That's the deadline, 4 weeks prior to the concert. So you have to let us know who the student performer is. We need your first and last name. We need a cell phone number in case we need to get in touch with you prior to the concert or we have questions or anything like that. We need your school name. We need to know which school you will be performing at. And then also what grade are you in? So this question, you can put other if you have a teacher performing. We just need to know, are they a teacher? Are they a student? What grade are they in? So I'm going to go through and fill this out really quickly so that you can see what the form looks like. You notice I attend awesome high school and I am not a student. I'm a teacher. Okay, so then we'll move on to the next page. And so this is really important because every single school that we work with, typically it's different bands that are performing. So as you're looking through here, you want to make sure you select a song that goes along with the artist that is performing at your school. So your first group of songs here is for the Velcro Pygmies. Well, you might be thinking the Velcro Pygmies aren't performing at my school. Good news, there's an option for that. So you would just click the Velcro Pygmies are not performing at my school. The second group of songs is for Dante Pride. He's our hip hop and R&B artist. If Dante's not performing at your school, you need to check Dante Pride is not performing at my school. Let's say that Jimmy Malvery is performing at my school. So here's Jimmy's list of songs. I'm going to look through these and see which one would be the best fit for me. Of course, it's going to be Beyonce. So I'm going to select Beyonce. The next group of songs is Adam Calvert. If Adam Calvert is not performing at your school, you just simply click not performing at my school and we go to next. So the next section is all about your talent. How are you going to be performing with the band? Are you going to sing? Are you going to play guitar? Are you going to play bass? Maybe trumpet or drums? Maybe you're going to do a choreographed dance. We would love that. We would love to see, a dance. And in this case, if you have a small group, no more than 3 people to do the choreographed dance, that is totally fine. That is the only exception we have for a student performer if it's for a choreographed dance. But we can't have like 15 people on stage. We got to keep it a small group because the stage is only so big. So you would select your talent here. Remember, I'm singing Beyonce, so I'm going to click on vocals. Trust me, nobody wants to hear me sing Beyonce, but We're just pretending. So clicking on singing Beyonce, and then this next question is very important. I commit to being available for rehearsal on the evening before concert day. This is where you, as the performer, are agreeing to show up for rehearsal the evening before the concert. We need you there so that we can do a quick run through with the band. Now, you have to be prepared for rehearsal, meaning you need to have the song memorized. We don't need you to show up at rehearsal day and you only know 5 or 6 words, or you only know the chorus. That's not going to cut it. You have to memorize the entire song before the concert, before the rehearsal. When you show up to rehearsal, we need you to be on time and fully prepared, meaning every single aspect of the song needs to be memorized. That is incredibly important because you are not going to get an hour or 2 hours or 5 hours to rehearse with the band. You're only going to get 5, 10, maybe at most 15 minutes to rehearse with the band. So you've got to already be ready and be comfortable and be prepared. Really, the rehearsal is just so that we can do sound check, just so that you can get comfortable on stage. The band will give you some pointers on how to perform while on stage, but this is not an hour-long practice. This is 15 minutes max that you will rehearse with the band prior to the concert. So you absolutely have to be ready. And then the last section of this Google form is you have to provide a link to a video of you performing the song that you selected. So if you are choreographing a dance, we need you to send a video of the dance you have put together. If you are playing guitars on a certain song, we need to see the full video of you performing the full song in the link in this Google form. So before you start filling out this Google form, make sure that you have a video. It does not have to be a professional video. It can be a TikTok video. It can be a cell phone video. It does not matter. We need just a link so that we can see your performance to make sure that you're prepared before rehearsal, because that's important. But we need you to send us that link. Is that cool? Okay, so as always, if you have questions, please reach out to myself or to Ashlyn. We would be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. But hopefully this video has cleared up some of that confusion and some of those questions that you might have. And quite honestly, student performing is my favorite part of the show. We love to see students show off their talents, and I have no doubt that you are going to be incredibly successful. So I can't wait to see it.